Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for Wow Me Wednesday. Have you ever had to give a presentation or been a part of a presentation where your PowerPoint slides are your or the presenter's crutch? I'm going to give you tips today to help you avoid those situations where you're reading off your PowerPoint slides or just they're filled with boring charts and graphs. Today I'm going to share with you some simple do's and don'ts to enhance your presentations. So I have my laptop. Let me flip my screen here so I can show you my laptop. There's my little Medusa lamp to help spotlight me for these videos. You're seeing my behind the scenes now. So some PowerPoint don'ts to start with. It says, don't use too much text or else your audience will focus on reading your slides instead of listening to you. And this proves my point. You get the picture. I mean, obviously you wouldn't repeat the sentence over and over, but when you are faced with so many words on one slide, it's boring, right? And then you start reading the slides, or the presenter that you are watching reads the slides because it's all there for him or her. Don't do this. Try to limit each bullet point to 8 words maximum. Definitely do not use full sentences or full paragraphs on your PowerPoint slides. Other don'ts: don't use too much text or else your audience will focus on reading your slides. I just went over that instead of listening to you. Don't read the text from your slides. Obviously, if you keep them short, that'll prevent you from doing that. And the last one you can't even see, huh? Because it's in yellow. It says, don't use colors that blend into your background. So it's a yellow on cream background. So definitely don't do that. Some do's to keep in mind: use images to convey your point. I love using pictures in my slides instead of words. So I'll show you some of the slides that I use in my presentations. You see how there's a headline and an image or two. So these slides, the images, the headlines, cue my point, remind me what I'm going to talk about, to the point where I don't need to rely on actual notes or bullet points or text in my slides to read from. So use these really engaging, colorful images to convey to your audience the point you're getting across. Other PowerPoint do's are use statements versus sentences. I mentioned that earlier. Use large font sizes. Isn't it terrible when you have to squint to read the slides or to read the graph that they have on the screen? So you use at least a 40-point text for titles. Here I'm using 81-point text in my keynote presentation, and at least 24-point text for bullet points. In this presentation I have 32-point text. All right, I'm gonna flip it back to me now for closing points. Again, the PowerPoint slides are to enhance your presentation, not for you to use as notes. So have your presentation content ready first, then create your slides so they supplement your presentation points. Also, you want to keep in mind that the text that you're using, you want to use your personality. Don't be afraid to use your personality, just like in your stories, just like in your content. You can use the images, you can use the verbiage that definitely show who you are, show your authenticity. So these are just really, really simple for you to go through that hopefully will help you when you're building your next PowerPoint or keynote presentation. What are your tips? What are some suggestions that you have for our audience? Please comment below, and also let me know what other kinds of videos, what other kinds of tips do you want to see on my Wow Me Wednesday videos. Please leave me a comment or shoot me an email at jessica@jessicachangconsulting.com. Thanks. See you next time.